everybody, it's me again, this guy, blah, 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 friggin' blah. Yeah, me. So anyway, I'm having a bad day, guys. But anyway, I was getting my rods and reels down and kind of wiping them off. They're a little bit dusty. And see? And there it is. And I thought about it. I get a lot of requests to make an arsenal video of my rod and reel arsenal. So, whatever. I guess I'll show you what I got and, you know, try to make sense of some of it. It ain't gonna make much sense. You know, it is what it is. So, booyah. Let's check it out. And then we'll just talk some crap about fishing and whatnot, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do this. How do I want to do this? I don't know. So, boom. There you go. So, boo. All right. So first thing first, I guess I'll show you a little bit of what I got going on here. I got a couple rods here that I don't use much anymore, but I'll still show them to you. And this is a Shimano. I don't even remember what it is. I don't even remember what it is anyway. It's a Shimano. It's a medium action or medium power. It's a 7-foot rod, fast action. So there we go. So anyway, it's Shimano. It was a gift from my brother, and it's all right. I don't use it very much. That's why there's no reel on it. And then I have this Shakespeare rod, and this is a nice little two-piece rod. See, two-piecer. I use that when I travel sometimes. I'm going out of state and I want to bring a rod with me. It's a spinning rod, and I'll just grab one of my spinning reels, and yeah, that's what I use sometimes, depending on the vehicle I'm in. Limited on space, yeah, that's what you got to do. And then we'll go. We got this rod here. Now this rod actually I bought for my son, but I use it too, and it's a Daiwa. It's a cheap Daiwa spinning rod, and it's I think a medium 6.6. Yeah, it's a medium. It's a 6.6 medium spinning reel rod setup. I don't have nothing on it right now, but we mainly use this when we travel, you know, and it's pretty good for catching panfish and stuff, you know, crappie, brim, sunfish, whatever you want to call it, tilapia. My son caught a massive tilapia on this a couple years ago. It was huge. I'll insert a picture right about here. I don't know. So, but yeah, he caught a big old tilapia on this thing a couple years ago on a pumpkin seed Cinco, of all things. Didn't even know a tilapia would bite that. Can you hear me? But yeah. So then, well, hold on a minute. We'll go with this. I've got so then I got two of these. It's an Arbor Garcia Silver Max 6.6 medium action rod. They're okay. You know, they're nothing special. I want to get you a little bit closer to me. So they're all right. They're nothing special, but it's a good little Arbor Garcia 24 ton carbon rod, and I got two of them, one with the reel, one with that. This one right here has got a black Max on it, and it's set up for Texas rig. I've got a little Power Team Lures crawling there right now, and but it's not. They're not bad. I'm not a super big fan of the Arbor Garcia rods, but like I said, they're okay. And depending on where we're at, sometimes bank fishing wise, if you're in tight quarters, these little short rods, little 6.6 works good to, you know, get around some of them areas. And I also have this is one I bought for my wife. I don't really use this one, but this is hers. Just figured I'd show it to you. It's a little Blue Max. Got that on sale at Academy Sports. It's a killer little rod and reel setup. I think it's 6.6 as well. This one's medium heavy. I got it set up for a little, you know, I'll put a little wacky rig Cinco on there for her to play with. It's got 30-pound braid on it with a about 4-foot leader of 10-pound fluorocarbon tied on. And yeah, that's her little rod and reel setup that she likes. She don't go fishing a lot, but when she does, she wants to use her own reel, and there we go. And she does a right-handed thing. I don't get that, but that's what she's comfortable with. So I'll set down there. They'll stay. So man, it is hotter than hell right now because they're in Florida, and I'm not in Florida yet. So then I have this bad boy here. This is my Shimano Celis spinning rod. I have a Alba Garcia Cardinal S40 reel. It's not an expensive setup at all. This is a low budget, you know, setup. Like I said, it's a $50 rod and like a $30, $40 reel, and I can fish like crazy with this, man. It's, you know, I fish like I catch a lot of fish on this setup. I generally just Texas rig with this rod, and yeah, that's what I do with it mostly. Is Texas rig. I've got 20-pound P-line braid on it, or no, is this P-line braid? I don't remember. I think it's P-line braid, or it might be spider wire braid, one of the two. And I've got a fluorocarbon leader on there, and tungsten weight, you know, of course, and the hook and all, and you know, get her done. But yeah, this is, hopefully you can see that good. But this also, it's a what did I tell you? I didn't even tell you the power. It's a medium heavy. What is it? 7'2", medium heavy 7'2" rod. So there you go. So I'm sorry if I'm babbling, don't know what I'm talking about. I wasn't planning on doing this. It's just kind of a spur of the moment thing. So, and then we'll go to my Baitcasters. Of course, you guys know what this is. Shimano Celis, 7 foot, medium heavy, and it's dirtier than hell, man. And it's Black Max reel on that sucker jack. Yeah, come on. I actually got a frog on here. I was playing around with a frog on there last time I was fishing. And, you know, there you go. But, yeah, you know what that one looks like. So, oh my God. And then we have, these two kind of go hand in hand, these two here. Kind of. This is pretty much my favorite rod. So, 13 fishing, Black Omen, 7.6 medium heavy, fast action. I love this rod. I use this rod mainly for any type of bottom dragging, you know, Texas rig, jigs, Carolina rig, anything like that. That's what I use this for mainly. I like to use it for flipping and pitching a little bit, or a lot of it. And but yeah, that's my favorite one. And then, but sometimes 7.6, because I do a majority of my fishing is bank fishing, so the 7.6 can be a bit long, just because of the surroundings with bushes and trees and crap like that. So I got a 7.3 medium heavy fast action rod. So sometimes, you know, I'll use this one. It's a little bit easier to work with. But whether I'm fishing with that one or this one, I generally have, yeah, hello, my Daiwa Type R 8-to-1 reel on it. I love that reel. It's a good reel. I've got 20, I think it's 20 pound, 15 pound, 17 pound. I don't remember now. 17 pound fluorocarbon on it. That's what's on there. So 17 pound, hold on. Let me look to make sure. I might be lying to you. Yeah, 17 pound fluorocarbon on it. Cigar. And like I said, I'll take this reel off and put it on that rod or vice versa. I have more rods than I have reels right now, so that sucks, but it is what it is. I don't have a lot of money, and not the Fluke Master, so I don't have 50,000 rods and reels, so. But we'll get there. But yeah, 13 Fishing Black Omen. That's those are Gen 1 rods too, not the Gen 2 rods. I don't know. And then I also have Black Omen, another Black Omen rod. This is a 7.3 medium power, or medium power rod, fast action. And I use this one for, you know, my wake baits like there, or, you know, moving baits. I tend to use this chatter baits. I'll use it for, you know, stuff like that. And sometimes I'll use it, you know, Texas rig stuff as well. Sometimes you don't need a huge, you know, real meat stick for all that. You know, you can use medium power a lot of times too. That's fine. And I got on here a Quantum 6.3 Team KBD reel with 15 pound Cigar fluorocarbon on there. And I like these reels, but they're honestly, they don't cast very well. They don't cast very far. I've gotten spoiled here lately with the Abu Garcia reels and the yeah, hello, Daiwa reels I got there, because they'll cast real far and real smooth. So they are what they are. They're not real. I don't know. I didn't pay a lot of money for these. I mean, it retails for like $120, but I didn't pay nowhere near that much. But it looks cool. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna be phasing out the Quantum reels, to be quite honest with you. So there we go. And then I have 13 Fishing Green Omen rod, and this is a 7'7" medium power fast action rod, and I use this one for crankbaits mainly. I use it for wake baits, crankbaits, moving baits mainly. I don't know. It's a nice rod. I like it a lot. I've got on there an Akuma reel, Syntrex, or however you say that. It's a 7-to-1 ratio reel. I've got 30 pound or 20 pound. 20 pound. It might be. I think it's 20 pound P-line braid on there. No, I'm sorry, Power Pro braid on there. And usually I have a leader on there, but it broke off, and I just tied the braid directly to it and whatever. But it's a sexy reel, man, or sexy rod. I love this rod. The very first one I got, though, broke. Very first fish I caught, I friggin' high sticked it and snapped that sucker in half. And I sent it in, and the company replaced it free, man. They were cool. So I love 13 Fishing, man. Them guys are awesome down in Tampa, Florida. But yeah, I'm gonna get some more of these Green Omen rods. They're badass. I like them. And that Akuma reel, it casts real good. It does good. I'm actually going to pull that braid off and put some fluorocarbon on there. Okay, and then I have this Daiwa rod. It's a Daiwa TDT 701, and it's a 7-foot medium. And I use this one. I actually love this reel. I mean, what am I saying? I love this rod. I'm telling you, I'm having a bad day here. I love this rod. The reel seat and everything's super comfortable, man. I really like it. It fits so perfect. And I've got a Quantum Escalade 7-to-1 reel on there, and it's got 20 pound or 15 pound. I can't remember now. I think it's 20 pound. Most all of it's 20 pound. Power Pro braid on there, but I'm fixing to pull that braid off too. I'm getting rid of the braid for the most part. I was big on the braid there for a while, but I'm getting to where I'm really digging the Seaguar fluorocarbon, the Seaguar Senshi Mono. And so a lot of this stuff that have braid on it, I'm pulling the braid off and I'm switching over. But anyway, this is a pretty nice reel. But it's the same deal, the Quantum deal. It just doesn't cast real far. I didn't mean to cuss, but they probably just got junk bearings in them. But I really like this rod. The only problem I have is when I'm fishing with it for, you know, 2, 3, 4 hours, this, whatever you call this, EVA, whatever you call this stuff, you know, the black grip, it comes off on my hand. My hand will get black, and I don't like that. It kind of pisses me off. But it's a super comfortable rod and has super great action. I just don't understand why the black comes off of my hand. That kind of sucks. So as you can see, I haven't been using it, but I've caught a ton of fish on this. I like to fish this with a chatterbait. You know, you guys know I like chatterbaits a lot, spinnerbaits, you know. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And this rod I got on sale through Tackle Warehouse. I think it originally retailed for like $140, something like that. But they had it on sale. They had it marked down to like, crap, I don't even remember now. It was marked way down. It was marked down like 70 bucks or something like that. And then on top of that, there was like a sale, like 20% off sale or something like that. So I got it pretty cheap. But I like it. And then I have this Shimano Convergence rod, and it's a crankbait rod. It's a 7-foot medium power fast action. It's a fast action. This is fast action. No, medium fast. Yeah, I was gonna say it's a crankbait rod. That didn't sound right, but yeah, it's a medium, moderate fast action crankbait rod. So you got a little crankbait on there. I'm not a big fan of this rod, to be quite honest with you. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm not throwing it away. I still use it, but it's not one of my favorites. The reel seat is not super comfortable. You know, they got the exposed blank, which is great for dragging bottom and stuff, but for crankbaiting, you don't really need that. You know what I'm saying? This style reel seat here for crankbaiting is much more comfortable for your hand. You know, this type of reel seat on this one here, if you can see it, your hand gets cramped up and it's not comfortable to crankbait with after a while. So yeah, it's not one of my favorite ones at all. So yeah, it's just not the most comfortable thing. So it's got decent action though, you know. Okay, and then last but not least, no, that's not last. I got one more after this one. Okay, so second to last. And I'm gonna buy some more of these. I like this. This is a Dobbins Fury. It's a 7-foot crankbait rod, 705. Yeah, 705. And these are super nice rods for the money. They're a $100 rod, and it's a great rod. And I got paired up with a. Oh, I didn't tell you the last one. I'm sorry, I screwed this all up, didn't I? This last one here, I have an Abu Garcia Revo SX on it. That's a really good reel. I like that reel a lot. And then this one here, I've got a Revo S. I don't like it as much because the braking system isn't as adjustable, or I just don't know how to adjust it properly, to be honest with you. It's a smooth reel and it casts real nice. But I use this for, you know, you can see crankbaits. I got wake baits on there, but like Trey Harple. So yeah. So I like that. I dig it. I dig it a lot. It's a great rod for the money. And now, last but not least, is this joker here. This big old monsoon. This is a Berkeley E-Motion rod. It's a 7.6 extra heavy fast action and fast action. And I've got a I use this to flip around heavy stuff. I bought it originally to do some frogging, but it's too stiff. It's way too stiff. I should have went with the heavy action rod, not a extra heavy. This is extra heavy, and it's just way too stiff. You can't get the frogs to load up to pitch them out there. And I've got a Quantum Burner Code Red reel on there. And out of all the Quantum reels I got, this one probably casts the best, but it's heavy. This setup right here will fatigue you. The rod is actually pretty light. It's just this reel is pretty heavy. But it's a 7-to-1, and it's just heavy. It just, you know, I don't use it a lot, but I don't really get around the heavy stuff unless I'm in a boat anyway, so I don't get to use it much. So, but yeah, that's what that is. I'm gonna get a different reel for that and phase this reel out. Be honest with you, it's just a heavy setup, and your forearm and wrist really, you're out there pitching around and pitching around. It'll wear your ass out quick. So that's not good. I'll probably use that reel when I move to Florida. I'll probably spool it up and use it for a saltwater setup maybe. But there you go. Boom. My rod and reel arsenal. Hello. I don't know. You know, I know it's nothing fancy, and this is probably really hodgepodge, but you know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I don't know. And oh, on a special note, you little son of a bastards that came by the other night and egged my house, I seen your vehicle. Yeah, I'm gonna find you, little son of a bastards. So yeah, we had some of them in the neighborhood the other night. Bastards trying to sell my house and people are egging it. Freaking kids, I hate them. I hate kids. Hate all kids. Now I know why old people hate kids. They obviously had kids. So anyway, I don't know, I'm just rambling here. But I wanted to make this video because I've had a lot of requests for it, and like I said, it's nothing fancy, and it's a mess, and I don't really have a rhyme or reason about what I do and why I do it. I just do it. But gotta get some more reels, and for a couple of my rods, and I need to phase out a couple of reels that I just don't care for much anymore. And you know, but other than that, I'm hoping to go fishing. I was going to go fishing yesterday for a little bit. I had a little bit of time, didn't get to because somebody egged my house, and I had to wash eggs off the side of my house and off my cars and off everything else. Fuck kids, man. But anyway, and it's hot. It's very hot. So anyway, please like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that jazz. I try to get some more videos coming out soon. I don't know how much time I'm going to have. You know the deal. You know what's going on. I'll let you guys in the loop. You're in the loop. So, boom. Have a good day.